question is, can we build a portfolio of strategies, put them all together and trade them automatically? In today's video, we're gonna automate this trading plan. And let me tell you quickly how it works, and then we're gonna watch the charts and build it in Profectus AI step by step. So at the end of the video, you have this strategy and can test it yourself in the platform. First of all, we're looking for every 4 hours to check if price closed below the lower Bollinger band. So we're gonna use the Bollinger band indicator. I'm not really a fan of indicators. Most of the strategies you test with very common indicators normally don't really tend to work long, but this one is quite special. So we are checking the markets every 4 hours to see if we closed with the candlestick closed below the lower Bollinger band. Yeah. If that is true, if that happened, check if the RSI is below 30. So we're not optimizing this value, just gonna accept the standard value of 30. And then if the RSI is below it and we closed previously below the lower Bollinger band, then there might be a setup. Then the third step, okay? If that is also true, check if yesterday close is above the MA20, so the moving average. But what is important is this is a multi-time frame algorithm. So we are checking on the 4-hour time frame two things, if we close below the lower Bollinger band and then if the RSI is below 30. But then we are also checking something on the daily time frame, and that's totally fine. Your algorithm can do multi-time frame analysis, and I'm gonna show you that later in the video. But right here, we have now a close above the moving average 20. So we are in an uptrend and then we closed above that and we are in the bullish trend, and then everything happened. Then step 4, what is that? If we don't have buy trades open yet, that's what we're checking. Yeah, simple check. We don't have trades open, then we might take a position very soon. Then check if there's no news coming within the next 15 minutes. So we have a news filter within Profectus AI, and that really makes our platform unique because you can test with news or without news, filter on, let's say, trade with NFP or trade without it. Super cool tool to use. Then step 6, buy the market with a fixed stop loss and a 1 to 5 risk to reward. So a fixed pips stop loss we use and a 1 to 5 risk to reward. So if we hit our target, we have 5 times our stop loss, and that's a nice profitable trade. And then management, how are we managing our trade? Well, if trades open, check if the 4-hour candle closes above the mid Bollinger band line. So Bollinger band has a lower band, a midline, and an upper band. So we're entering after we break on the 4-hour below a Bollinger band, the lower band. And then if we hit the midline, we want to do something and we're gonna close above the midline all the trades. Okay, if we close above the midline, close the trades. Here I have an example of a setup. Right here you can see it. Here we exited, and overall we are in that daily long-term trend. So let me show you in Profectus how you build this. So we're now in Profectus AI and we have here Aussie Yen, the 4-hour time frame. You can of course test this strategy on whatever time frame you want, on whatever asset you want, but right here you can see some trade examples. Let me zoom in quickly. You can see here, quick buy position for a quick win, another quick pullback play there. So it's really, here another one, you really have a mean reversion strategy. So it's looking at the overall trend and it wants to capitalize on the pullback. Right here you have a quick loss and then it recovers with a quick win. And this is exactly the strategy we're gonna automate today. So right here, this is how you build a strategy. In the link in the description below, you can click on the link, get a free account, and then you will see this strategy on the canvas as well. We have here with Profectus, it's a drag and drop overall platform, so everything is pre-written, all the code is written already for you, so you don't have to code, you don't have to understand coding at all. We have everything put in blocks, and in every block you have certain settings. So right here we have run per candle. This is what I talked about in the start of this video, is when do you watch the charts? When do you look for your setups? When is your algorithm running and checking your trading rules? Well, we're gonna do that per candlestick close on the 4-hour time frame. So every 4-hour close, this block triggers and then it moves down to the next one. So the next one is run in session. We have the session between 1 at night and 8 in the evening. So more or less the whole trading day until the evening, we are looking for something. So every 4-hour close, if the 4-hour close happens in the run in session period, so between 1 and 8, we are checking the next thing. And then we continue, close below the lower Bollinger. So that was the first rule we talked about, right? So the candle close of the last candle, so candle 1 on the current time frame, so we run this on a 4-hour time frame. So the last close of the 4-hour, we are checking if that is below the Bollinger Band 20 lower band, okay? Also, this is set at current. You can also change it to like the 1 minute, but then you have the 4-hour close below the 1 minute Bollinger Band. You don't want that. We want to keep it all in the same time frame for now. And yeah, then you keep that on current. So when the candle closed below that lower band, this will continue. If the answer was no, it didn't, then it took this path and it starts again at the next candlestick close. So it's like a decision tree. If we have a close below, then we want to check something else, and that is the RSI 10 below the value 30. If that is true, cool, then we continue. Did we have a close but not with the RSI below 30 as well, then the algorithm starts and looks at all the trading rules again. If it's both true, this was true and then this is true, then we continue, and then we are checking the higher time frame if it is above the 20 EMA. So the candle close of 1 again, but now time frame is set at daily, and that's how you do multi-time frame analysis or create a multi-time frame algorithm. We're checking if the candle close is closing above the moving average 20 on the daily time frame again. Okay, if that is true again, everything is true in one order, then we check if we don't have open trades, so the trade count is equal to 0, we have 0 trades open, we also don't have any pending orders open or anything else. For buys only, that's the only thing I'm checking here, 0 buy trades open, 0 orders open. If that is also true, we're gonna check and use the news filter. And this is the news filter where you can select if you want to trade with news or without news and what type of news, all high impact news. And what we selected here is 15 minutes before we don't want to trade and 5 minutes after. So it will check all these conditions above, of course, every 4-hour close. And then it will check, okay, is there now news nearby? If there is news nearby, it skips the trade. If there's no news, it continues and it executes this buy now with a risk percentage of balance, so 1% risk per trade. We have a fixed stop loss of 50 pips and a percentage of stop loss target. So this take profit is 500% of this stop loss. So it's a 1 to 5 risk to reward. It's 500% of the stop loss size, which is 5 times bigger and therefore 1 to 5 risk to reward. If you change this to 100, then we have a 1 to 1 risk to reward. We have an equal stop loss size and equal target. All right, let's change it back to 500. We don't automatically close this position after X hours or days. So that's all we need. We have a buy now, we have a stop loss placed, we have a target placed. How do we manage this position? Well, right here we have a second decision tree. You can hold shift and select and move this around. You can also open them all up together. But I'm gonna close that for now. I'll want to do it step by step. We have select trades, so open trades are selected. If there is a trade open, this will select that trade, so it checks every single tick. So there's no run per candle above this, and that's nice because if you don't have that, it will run every price movement more or less every millisecond. And then it's just checking, do we have trades open, yes or no? Do we have trades open, yes or no? And we'll just repeat that question endlessly, and then eventually there will be a trade open because this buy now one day will fire a buy trade. Then we select that trade, and then we check if the candle close of 1 is above the Bollinger Band midline. And if that is true, one day that happens, then we close 100% of this trade. And that's the management, okay? So more or less this target here in the buy now does not really make a lot of sense. It's just there. You can maybe even get rid of it or do something else with it. But this is exactly how you build this strategy. You can test it here, or you can download the overall MetaTrader file, and then you can test it in your own MetaTrader terminal. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.